This is the Aftermarket Radio Network.
Hey everybody, Carm back. AAPEX 2024, Level 1. This is so big, we got lost. A lot of stuff going on. As you can see, we're in the Nissens booth. It's a great company. We learned all about this great company from Mike in Hansen from Denmark. Long way away. We had no idea how they even fly him into the US. But he's been on a couple of podcasts, one with Tanner, one-on-one at Max. Great stuff. This is a great company. I'd like to introduce you to Matt, who's going to walk us around, and to the president, Jeff Hansen. Jeff and I worked together in a galaxy far away a long time ago.
Yes, indeed.
NAPA is focused on the now, a national ownership workshop for our valued auto care members centered around business building training from industry leaders. This is a can't-miss event as we celebrate the past 100 years while looking ahead to the next 100. Hey, let's face it, your shop management system is the most critical tool in your shop, and NAPA Tracks will move your shop into the SMS fast lane with on-site training, 6 days a week support, and local representation. Find NAPA Tracks on the web at NAPATRACS.com. Also, thanks to AftermarketManagementNetwork.com for information that can help you move your business ahead, and for the free and informative LaborRateTracker.com.
A few of these videos we've covered where we walk around and we're looking at products and stuff like that. We've mentioned in podcasts, we've mentioned in some of these little tours that you have a chance to come to expos like this and meet the companies that build the products that are sold or put on the vehicles. Like, these are the people that build the component that goes on your car, is a replacement part, or is put on by the manufacturer, sold by a larger distributor. Now you get a chance to see and meet the people that actually build the product and talk to them about it and learn more about it from the person that builds the thing, not just sells it.
And the display here is phenomenal. Look at the products. And when we stop and think, sometimes that's on my car.
Some people would think that. Techs are going around looking at it, going, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is, never considering that they've probably been already using these and not known it the whole time. They've been putting on these components built by this company and had no idea.
I'm like a kid in a candy store. Is there anything over here in this section that's kind of cutting edge, brand new in the aftermarket?
Electrified components now is part of the new generation of the aftermarket. For new energy vehicles, each part is going to be electrified, so it can be activated or deactivated on that vehicle system, right? So you're seeing a lot more electrification in the industry, electric water pumps, electronic throttle bodies, electronic EGR valves, all of those products Nissens is a specialist in.
If you think about it, how does a water pump improve my emissions? But if you start thinking about it, one of the primary emissions of your vehicle is carbon dioxide. And if we want to reduce carbon dioxide, which is a direct byproduct of the combustion, we have to use less fuel. So now, how do I make a water pump improve my fuel economy? Well, sometimes you don't have to have the water pump running. And if there's a belt driving it, it's always running. It always has some resistance that the engine has to overcome. It has to create energy to run. Well, if I power it up electrically, now I can just shut it off. I don't have to power it up. And electric motors are extremely efficient anyways. So just running it ends up being more efficient. And, I can vary the speed of it. At idle, does it have to spin however many 100 RPMs? No, maybe it's 50 RPMs. And flying down the highway, maybe I got to speed it up a little bit more. Or if I'm not using the heat inside of the vehicle, I don't have to have as much flow. I block that off. Water pump doesn't have to spin as fast. This is all contributing to the fuel economy of the vehicle, which is lowering the CO2 emissions.
Powerful message, Matt.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It's the part of the new aftermarket, what we call the future of the automotive aftermarket. Nissens is really on the cutting edge of a lot of this new vehicle componentry technology. So,
electronic water pump.
So yes, sir. Exactly.
There it is. You're in the water pump business.
We're in the electric water pump business. Yes, sir, we are.
The electric water pump business. I love it.
And you keep running with that. Electronic throttle control has been around for a long time. One of the big reasons that's so powerful for fuel economy is coupled with either an EGR valve or cam timing that routes exhaust gases back into the combustion chamber. You're lowering the amount of energy from combustion. So therefore, to get more air in there, because we've now displaced oxygen with burnt exhaust, that we have to get more air in, we have to open the throttle more. Now the PCM or whatever, the engine control module is in control of the throttle directly, not your foot, so I can give it more and more exhaust gas in the combustion process. I got to get more oxygen in. I don't have to get into my throttle physically anymore. I don't have to push down on the accelerator. The engine control module is doing it all by itself. It's opening it up more and more. If you open up that throttle more and more, you get less of what's called suction throttling losses, where the engine's not working to pull against the back of a throttle plate, pulling air through this smaller orifice, increases fuel economy. We could keep going on and on and on.
Very interesting stuff, though. Really cutting-edge stuff.
The NAPA Now event is a national ownership workshop for our valued AutoCare members centered around business building training from industry leaders. Now, it's not just about owning a shop, it's about owning your future. Join NAPA April 15th through the 17th, 2025 at the Venetian Resort in the heart of Las Vegas, known for its vibrancy, energy, and entrepreneurial spirit. At the event, ignite growth through business building master classes from leaders across multiple industries focused on expanding business opportunities. Now, master class topics include future-proofing your business, mastering emerging technologies for growth, leadership dynamics, inspiring, engaging, and driving success, shifting tides, understanding evolving consumer behaviors and your bottom line, and young leaders' lasting legacies, mastering succession planning for future growth. Foster collaboration with other like-minded NAPA AutoCare members and store owners. Stop at supplier studios for training, visit AutoCare vendor partners, and finally, join us in celebrating 100 years of NAPA Auto Parts, along with kicking off the next 100 years of partnership. There will also be exclusive giveaways. There are many incentive opportunities to offset the cost of this trip, including AutoCare program earnbacks, and beginning in October, earn up to $1,500 with pre-show supplier training to prepare for the supplier studio training sessions. The NAPA Now event is a national ownership workshop for our valued AutoCare members centered around business building training from industry leaders. Now, it's not just about owning a shop, it's about owning your future. Join NAPA April 15th through the 17th, 2025 at the Venetian Resort in the heart of Las Vegas, known for its vibrancy, energy, and entrepreneurial spirit. Get ready to grow, connect, and celebrate. This is an exclusive event limited to the first 2,000 AutoCare members. Packages are going fast. If you're interested in attending, contact your servicing NAPA store or NAPA salesperson. Hey, let's face it, your shop management system is the single most important tool in your shop, period. NAPA Trax has made selecting the right shop management system easy by offering the industry's best, most comprehensive SMS. Now, it all starts when a local representative meets with you to learn about your business and how you need to run it. After all, it's your shop, so it's your choice, and having local representation is a huge plus. Customizing Trax to your business, whether you're a one-person shop or a large multi-bay or multi-location company, a representative consults with you to help optimize your shop's workflow, efficiency, and profitability. Trax always has the flexibility to do business how you need to do it, which means it can also grow as your business grows. And unlike the other guys, we'll be there for you after installation with the best training and support in the business. Yes, a learning management system tailored to each role in your company. Simply put, Trax was designed and built for shop owners just like you. Visit us on the web at NAPATrax, that's NAPATRACS.com. So it's always great to get tips or ideas that you can call your own. At AutomotiveManagementNetwork.com, a favorite feature for many members is short and to the point, real-world ideas for your shop. At Automotive Management Network, they serve up over 365 tips to cover a year's worth of ideas that you can use to improve yourself and your company. Get a ton of great stuff at AutomotiveManagementNetwork.com, the creators of LaborRateTracker.com, the industry's only resource for labor rate info.
I will bring up the whole idea of Standard Motor Products and you guys getting together.
Sure.
It happened this past Friday.
It did indeed, yes.
And I'm excited because I love Standard my whole life. I didn't know enough about Nissens, but if Standard loves Nissens, then wow, what a marriage this is going to be.
It's fantastic news. We're really excited about it. You know, the Nissens and the Standard brand profiles are quite different. The customer segmentation, quite different. So we think The organizations are wonderful fits together. Both organizations have got a long heritage, a history of over 100 years of servicing the aftermarket with good quality automotive products. There are obviously some product overlaps between the two organizations, HVAC namely, but a lot more things that are going to be complementary to one another.
But sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because one doesn't have it, one does. You have capacity issues that you could ultimately become the largest, most important HVAC supplier since you have synergy.
We think so too.
See? I should be in strategic planning.
And that's how you guys got your start. It was in heat exchangers.
Absolutely, yeah. The origin of Nissens, by the Nissens family more than 105 years ago, started in thermal heat transfer, engine cooling products. And it's developed since then into HVAC, into efficiency and emissions, and a very broad array of products. And now we're on the cutting edge of electrification and parts for what we call new energy vehicles.
Tell me about that, because I find that to be so fascinating.
Yeah.
You're looking and researching what all of our new technology, the EV family, let's just say.
Well, heat transfer.
Heat pumps and all that.
Yeah, heat transfer, and, it takes on a whole new meaning, right? When you're talking about new energy vehicles. You're no longer cooling internal combustion components. Now you're cooling battery packs.
And heating them.
Yeah, and heating them as well. Exactly. So it's a whole new world, but Nissens does really well in this space.
CY standard, and you guys needed to have a merit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, how cool
absolutely.
is that?
And throughout the other parts of the world, the Nissens brand name is a household name in Europe. And so Standard really will leverage that throughout Europe and other parts of the world also.
A much bigger global supplier than ever.
Yes, absolutely.
Any final words, Jeff Hansen? Thank you so much.
By all means, thank you for coming by and joining us this afternoon. We really enjoyed it.
Appreciate the insights.
By all means.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on board to listen and learn from the premier automotive aftermarket podcast. Until next time.